Fighter 6. Fighting round. One-on-one.
Time to select a stage.
Metro City downtown.
So who will our fighters select?
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard hit.
Yeah.
Call me crazy,
Smart choice.
Psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of
Another
struggling
mission
and
awaits.
struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shows the overhead. Low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Reads them. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? Both fighters are barely alive. Taking stock. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? They're low on but closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They were right to be on guard there. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. From up above. What'll happen here? Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They're going for the super art? Off of me! Wrecks them! Crown them from above! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 closes it out! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a coming in hot. Gets scooped from smart play to stop the opponent. Player 1 is in a very overhead. Does he land? Amazing! Oh, putting the cherry on top. Come on now, let me hear you say it. The super connect! What now? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Connect with the overdrive cannon spike. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Get off! The counter is blocked. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good... Yo, put that away. Oh! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Right kick or a mix-up. What's their game plan here? This could add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. A super art? It's a good spot to use the super. Charges forward. Gets the jump in. The low kick hits! Connects with the throw! Shoryuken? Getting up close and personal! Any mistake here is gonna knock down! Here comes the mix-up! Reads the throw and escapes! Kick out of nowhere! Player 1 brings it home! Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 chases them down. Throw misses. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Knockdown. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. They trade. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. This adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Oh, whiffs the throw. All right, what's coming up next? The grab charges forward. This is a critical point of the round where they're just in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Now's not the time.
Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 had an impressive round when managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Big throws. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Just goes for it at this range. What were they thinking? Quick breather. Quick spin up. There's a burnout. Player 1, medium kick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Blocks the overhead. They're going for the super art. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Okay, here we go. Drops them. Player 2, cannon spike. What are they gonna do? Solid anti-air. Jumps. Back into the corner. What's set up for the arrow? All the throw connects. What's next? Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Right? I can't believe it. Oh man, they didn't catch the throw. Player 1 comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Chases them down. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. They hit each other. Just out of range for that throw. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Nice read with a cannon spike. Not much life left. The drive gauge difference could tip the scales. Medium kick in there. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Hits with the overhead. Slices the ankles. Still scrapping for control of the space. Just goes for it at this range. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. A super art? Not much. The super doesn't hit. Both fighters planning something? Player 2, the overhead denied. Hard. Going in? All the throw connects. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Jumps in anti-air in the clutch. Goes absolutely refusing to get closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. G-right kick for a mix-up. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. The fighters are matching each other move for move, going into them. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? From up above, throws them to negate the block. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive move. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate update. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Pokes with a medium. Overdrive cannon spike. Looking for a chance. Jumps in. Spiral arrow. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 will have to deal with this game looking to impress with this super. Player 2 can't use any drive. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Hits them with a quick low kick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a cannon spike. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Next, the counter. Okay, here we go. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 1 raw super art incoming. What are they gonna do? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? The Senka hits! Those cannon spike! Plus anti-air! Immaculate counter! Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game! Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. Life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons.
My defense.
I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Practice makes me think that I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down.
Behold this body of work.
At this point, I'm fighting.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking a mad.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. So now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral hit takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Looking to plant him with a pile drive. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. At this range, many attacks can target lock and scoop. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? Reads the jump in perfectly. Life lead is there. Knocked them out of the air. They gotta go. The low. Brave headbutt. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
All right, I'm ready.
Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going, cause you
Smart
got hard.
choice.
They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Go heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The low kick connects. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets the knockdown, and now that attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Connects with medium kick. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. They're going for the super art. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Flashes him. They need to capitalize on this drive display. It turns out. Oh, here we go. This filthy cross-up. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws them away. They're laying into each other. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Strings it all together. Knockdown. Yo, put that away. Still slugging it out at this range. Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like it's over. In there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round pries him open with a Shoryuken. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Hits with the overhead. Both fighters planning some experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Pops him with a Shoryu. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. What now? Player 1, the low. Scrapping it out up close. Shin Ashogeki. This could be make or break. What's this Kikuhara flatline zone? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Shoryuken!
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Goes for an overhead. Squeezes the gauge. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They're going for the in there. One more. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight!
Who's going to start things off? There's an overdrive Shoryu. Jumps, a super art, that's not gonna hit. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Going in, misses the grab. Shows the medium kick. You've gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? There's a change of sides. What's next? Not much life left. They're going for the super. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Start things off with a jump in. Violet there's an overdrive Shoryu. Turns out. Okay, here we go. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Looking for a hold. Player 2, it's draw super hard incoming. Excellent read. Player 1 can't let this fall. The throw connects. Are they going to be able to come back and stack charges on the platform? What now? Ko is denied. Noticeable life lead. Oh, now that is a punish. Escapes the corner. Jumps. Throws. Ugh, take a seat. Oh, but you're grounded. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Quick medium poke. The throw whips. Throws him. What's next? Steps in for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hit something. Yo, put that away. Sends a clear message with that counter. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Grabbing it out up close. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit. Attempts to break the stalemate with a burnout activates. Big up doesn't tempt the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pressuring the situation with the charges. An aggressive attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. With the life gap opening up, they need to take a big gamble and KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. I guess they didn't need it. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Sneaks in above, experiencing burnout. Going in? Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. What'll happen here? Sets up KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Long low attack hits. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Lots of aggression from both sides. That overhead was a bit obvious. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. And eats it up with a combo into super. Next hit will end the round. Taking stock. Nice counter. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. You gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. Shoryuken? Going in? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Tags them and takes the W. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. They break things off to take a quick breather. Taking stock. does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They trade hits, fires off the Shiksu Hadouken. Can they keep on him? Misses the grab. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Player looking to impress with this super. Player 2 crossover attack. Both sides getting ready. The throw, the low. Amazing. They pump the brakes on the impact. They're in range. Oh my, what a finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Bops them with a target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Stop the attack by using a drive fair. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're backed up into the corner, KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that. Goes for the super art? How is this round going to develop? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player hits him with a stopping bomb. The fight... Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, here we go. Oh man, this is a scary range. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Throw. Misses. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Tons of drive and health to work with. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Jinrai kick for a mix, low heavy for the win. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off the Shiksu Hadouken. Will that super be the turning point? Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Nice counter. Sends a clear message with that counter. Pops him with a shoryu. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jinrai kick for a mix, experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Low heavy. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna take? Doesn't touch the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Going in. Medium kick hits. kick for a mix-up. A jump? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump. Clutch, guys, I am. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Expect to see some Jingu Hadouken. Amazing. This could lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. The Senka hits. Player one. Oh, yo, Rock, super hit. What were they thinking?
Come on.
Dangerous range here. Okay, here we go. Player one is in a very good spot. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Where are you going? You can't escape. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nice fireball. Jumps. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Neither of them willing to back off. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Life lead opens up. Throw, KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks him with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player two chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Charges forward. Going on the offensive? This may be it. A quick breather. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Excellent block. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? That's not gonna hit. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Zones with the fireball. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Oh, now that is a punish. Player two reads the jump in perfectly. What now? Player one is in a very good spot now. But they were waiting for it. Totsugeki to the face. Oh, here we go. Absolutely relentless. What's this Shikuhara gonna do? Take a seat. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Jinrai? They are done! Player two clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Drives it back, misses. Throws a fire. The low kick hits. Sure you can. Pops him with a shorty. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Charges forward. Clean right kick for a mix. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Fight! Sure you can!
Goes for the jump in to start. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their driving. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. What'll happen here? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and flashes it. Charges forward. Throw whiffs. What now? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Crashes out the cage right there. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. What's this Chico-Hado gonna do? Flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nice parry. Checks him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips him up. Tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Combo with the target combo. Big counter. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 chases them down. Shoryuken? Tops them with a Shoryu. They gotta pull the trigger on their drive. What'll happen? In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Left off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Gotta be careful not to smart play to stop the opponent here. Going in, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Tags them and takes the W. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Shoryuken. Hadouken. Hadouken. Hadouken.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Jumps. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. What'll happen? The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in, going on the offensive. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. You've gotta be mindful of just goes for it at this range. Gets the jump in. Going in, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Ken uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage up from there. Both sides getting ready. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Shin has Shogun to push forward? What were they thinking? Can this drive trick closes it out? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.